Oh, I could be all it is you need, 'cause we are trying to find a way to feel. If I could sleep, I'd dream of what we'd be, but I can feel you slip further from me. Oh, it makes it hard to be when you are all that I want.
What spawn we get, they're all
But don't have.
This guy's big water and sliding across the floor, then he does walking on it.
Follow this heart that escapes me. It escapes me, and I'm
Yo, what's happening, guys? I'm JSR, all running here. I hope you'll have a great day. And this is my content creator phase 5 submission. Hope you'll enjoy. Before we get into questions, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Ronnie, or I'm JSR. I'm 17 and I live in London, England. My number one thing is just playing video games. As plain and simple as that is, I could just do it for days and days on end without taking a break. I love video games. I always have, ever since I was a little kid. It's like the number one thing. It is probably like the primary thing I have in my life. Another passion of mine is creating videos. I just love the idea of being creative and pushing a video out there that will probably maybe inspire someone, or even just make someone's day that tiny bit better because they've had a terrible day. And that just, I don't know, something about that just makes me just urges me to push more and more videos out, and I just love the whole idea of that. Another passion of mine is just being creative. I love pushing videos out there, just coming up with new video ideas. I love making like these big projects or stuff that is really important, like that 1 minute at the start. I spent 3 whole days just editing that 1 minute. And question 1 is, what are you passionate about in it? I was getting quite emotional and I don't know why. When I was making that 1 minute at the start, I have like 4 different 1 minute submissions, but that was my favourite one, the one that I picked, because I go back through them all and try loads of different things, and it took me 4 attempts just to get one that I love, because I am my biggest critic, and if I don't enjoy it, or if I find the tiniest thing that I don't like, I'm scrapping it and restarting. Even when I was younger, I couldn't see myself in any other job, because YouTube is just the only thing that I've ever wanted to do. Since the ages of 7, I've just always wanted to make videos on the internet, whether that's playing video games just to entertain people and make their days better, inspire people. When teachers used to ask me at school what I wanted to do when I was older, or what I wanted to do once I left school, I would always say, make videos for people to enjoy on the internet. And they would just be like, Ronnie, be real, like, you got to find something that you can do. And I always used to look at them like, what? Like, they would look at me like I was crazy, but I knew what I wanted to do. And yeah, this is just the only thing I can see myself doing for the rest of my life. The thought of turning someone's day from a bad day to a good day just from being myself and making other people happy, whether I make them laugh and just cheer them up with their day, or even encouraging people, kids that are younger than me, people that are older than me, maybe even the same age as me, encouraging them to just achieve their dreams makes me so happy, and there's no other feeling like it. The second question is, who or what inspires you? For me, it would probably have to be FaZe Jev, because he never fails to be himself, and in certain aspects I can relate to him, as in I don't really like going out much. Video games is my life. School weren't for me. I was just a little shithead in school. I was lazy in school, and the only thing I was doing at school is talking about video games with my friends, or coming home, or just thinking about what game I'm going to play, or what I'm going to do, or what video I'm going to make when I get home. That was my thought process. Whether I was in maths, English, whatever, I wasn't thinking about Shakespeare or trigonometry. I was sitting there thinking about what video I'm going to make. Because, don't get me wrong kids, if you're watching this, yeah, you should pay attention in school and try to do your best, but I don't know, video games was the escape for me, and that is my life. School wasn't my life, it was all video games and making videos. And see someone just being their self, making videos on the internet, making millions of people happy, including myself, and just influencing people, even though you may not realise it, just inspires me to a different level. I've been watching him since I was like 7, 8 years old, and he is one of the reasons why I decided to start my YouTube channel and just be myself and not care what others thought. Another person who inspires me is probably Juice WRLD. Because he taught me that no matter what problems you're facing, whether that's mentally or physically, to always stand up and fight for what you believe in and fight for your dreams, no matter what anyone tells you, no matter how people react to when you tell them what your dream is or what you want to do for a living. Just always just shrug off what they think and just push. He is one of the reasons why I saw this Phase 5 challenge and I decided to go for it, because I wouldn't have gone for it, because I just feel like there's so many different people out there who are levels above me. But I just thought, what have I got to lose? It's either I do it and maybe I get a chance to get in, or I don't, and then I just have to wait till the next time, and then whether I do it or not is just a completely different story. But yeah, Juice WRLD is one of the reasons I had enough confidence to go for this challenge. So yeah, LLJW, long live Juice WRLD. The third question is, how long have I been making content? On my current channel since May 20th 2016, but the year before I had a channel which I didn't really have an Elgato at the time. I was just playing on 360, but I didn't have any like screen recorder or anything or game capture, so it was just me talking to a webcam really. But even before that channel, then I was making videos from the age of like 7. I'd get my little sister to stand next to me whilst I play and talk with my shitty little Samsung phone and just hold it and make sure that the screen is in the frame at all times and don't shake it. I literally used to have, just no matter what I had, I would always try and push a video out, whether I had a shitty Samsung or just a webcam and a computer. No matter what, I've always wanted to make videos and will somehow find a way to make videos. The fourth question is, what are the talents you're most proud of and excited to share? I couldn't really think of any that are like singing or anything. The only one I could really think of is that if I put my mind to something, no matter how many times I get knocked down, no matter how many people laugh at me and call me crazy, or no matter how many people say that can't happen, you can't do that, it's just not possible, I will still try and fight for whatever it is that I want to do. For instance, YouTube, the amount of people that have told me you can't do it, it's down to luck, you have to be lucky, and I'm just here to prove all of them wrong. The teachers at my school who used to say, you're not going to make it, you've got to be realistic and think about it. I am being realistic, bitch. This is my dream and I'm going to fight for it no matter what. Another one is how I constantly try to make everyone happy. That can also be a bad thing, but no matter what, whether that's my friendship group, which is small, or it's just with my girlfriend or my mum or just any family members, I can't stand to see you down in the dumps. I will do everything in my power to bring your energy from here to here. Just whether that means doing tiny things or the biggest thing in the world, I will do anything in my power just to make them have a better day. And I want to do that with my audience. The last question is, why do you want to join FaZe? FaZe for me was the reason I even considered making YouTube videos, and the people in FaZe literally helped me grow up. Like, I would rather sit indoors and play video games and just put videos out there that would make anyone in the world's day better, or inspire them, just make them the tiniest bit more happy, even if they just crack a smile. I would rather do that than do anything else in this world. FaZe for me is the biggest inspiration ever alongside Juice WRLD. The day I put out my first ever video on my shitty little Samsung phone that I got my little sister to film the screen with, I knew I wanted to join FaZe. I didn't know how, I didn't know when, but I knew I wanted to. I would also love to push the message that most of you FaZe members push out there, and Juice WRLD does, and that message is, no matter how many people call you crazy or look at you funny, or just laugh in your face and tell you this is not possible, push and go for your dreams. No matter what anyone says, what anyone fucking looks at you like, no matter what they say, how crazy they think you are, they're irrelevant. Just forget about them and go for your dreams. I feel like that's one of the reasons why I could never quit YouTube, because for the rest of my life it would constantly ponder in me, whether that's a month down the line after quitting YouTube. It would constantly just play in my mind, where would I be now? What would I be doing now? How much better would my videos be now? What would my editing be like? I could never quit YouTube, and FaZe is just another step for me to help spread this message and push this message out there. And another thing is, no matter how many teachers call you crazy or say you need to do better, otherwise you won't amount to nothing in life, because trust me, I got that a lot. I've always felt like I've been the underdog when it comes to education and just being book smart or something that really matters in the world. But when it comes to video games or making videos, I just feel like I excel more. Like, I could never push what I have here into learning something like maths. I can't do that. That just isn't for me. But this, on the other hand, I would sit here for days on end and do whatever I can to make the best content I can. Another reason I'd like to join FaZe is because they just help me leave a better impact on people, like just making their days better, and maybe if they wake up in a terrible mood, they could put my video on or any FaZe video and just cheer up instantly. Whether that's just for a moment or if it's for the rest of the day, either way, just to crack a smile would make me happy, and I feel like FaZe could help me do that. But anyway guys, this has been I'm JSR or Ronnie. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and it's weird seeing me in this kind of thing where I'm very serious, because this is the #1 thing for me. I've never wanted something more in this. I can feel the little 7-year-old fanboy inside of me screaming. But yeah. Anyway, it's been Ronnie, or I'm JSR. Have a great rest of your day. Check out more content on the channel. Yeah. FaZe the fuck up. And share this video, and yeah. Peace.